I mean, I just did that because Kanye did it on Vultures. You know, that was just. I mean, he did it, so I had to. He has an ass on the album art, so I have to have an ass on the album art. You know, so yeah. I mean, basically, the origin behind it is that like I listen to Vultures and Vultures fucking Vultures probably that's probably one of the worst. I mean that's definitely the worst Kanye album, but like it was just so like disappointing that I literally was like, you know what, fuck this. I can make a better version of this. So that was pretty much the whole like origin of that. So um I mean it's kind of bittersweet because on the one hand I'm glad it's getting a lot more exposure now, while on the other hand it feels kind of like for the wrong reasons. Um, because I mean it kind of just blew up on Twitter, which is like again like good. Like I want my music to be popular, right? But on the other hand, like half the people were like kind of making fun of it, and then half of the people were like actually this is pretty good. So I don't know. It's been interesting. I'm glad it's I'm finally getting like credit for what I'm doing, but it's just like I don't know. If it doesn't feel like the way you would expect it to feel like because you would expect it to be like oh man, you gotta listen to the album. Oh man, it's so good. Yo, Trevor, like you know, like it's you expect it to be like that, not like oh this guy has an ass on the cover. Like what an idiot. You know, like it's kind of weird, but I gotta take what I can get. You know, that's just how it is. You know. Oh yeah, yeah. I mean a ton. I mean, there were so many like. I mean, first off, it's one of those like albums that you make. It's one of those albums that you make where like you really, I like basically you have to force it. You know, um, because I was kind of making tracks based off like the titles of like the other like Vultures one, like off of that. Kind of again, not really super hard set, but it's one of those albums where like you have to like I have to do 16 tracks. It has to be pretty much exactly like Vultures one. It has to be pretty much like that. So that was kind of an issue. Um, and also too, I had to get a lot of like other artists on there because you know that's what Kanye does. So it's like so I had to reach out to a bunch of people. Some people were down, some people were being weird, some people, you know, it was kind of annoying. It was kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. You know, most people don't know how to collab. I'm gonna be honest, which is a shame because it's really the best thing you can do as an artist is just to like work with a bunch of people, and like get that going. So it's tough. Yeah, and then also I got hacked. My Instagram got hacked. So during that, like, it was messaging a bunch of like people asking for money, and it's like it was just not a good it was not a good situation. So yeah, I mean it was kind of annoying to get the mostly it was is annoying to get the other artists on there, but I mean other than that it was relatively like smooth for how I usually make albums. So yeah. Um, there's usually like two ways you can make a song. Either you get it like just naturally from like inspiration, or you can just like you can like force yourself to make a song. And usually the ones that are more inspired, those are better songs, but it never sounds 100% how it sounds in your head. So in that sense it's kind of frustrating. But if you're making it the second way, which is when you force it, it's I think that's more I guess enjoyable because you don't have any expectations. Um, yeah, but those are mostly the two ways I kind of start making a song. Um, yeah. Usually I'll try to lay down vocals as soon as I can. Like like I'll just get it, like maybe it'll be a sample, maybe I'll have like a melody, and it's not perfect yet, but like I'm just gonna put it out just so I have it and then I can record the vocals, just so that's like out of the way, and then you can clean up later. Um, what do I do after that? And then I just structure the song. Usually that's not too hard. I don't try to force structures generally. If it sounds off to me, I'll just fix it, you know. Um, and then after that, then I mix, master, kind of not a lot because you have to finish all your tracks on the album before you start mastering. But you know, yeah, that's kind of how I make music. How do I view art? I don't know. It's interesting. Because on the one hand, it logically like serves no function, but also it's also really important. So I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it, to be honest. Um, I mean, I like art. Art's cool, but how much sense does it really make? I mean, really think about it. I mean, yeah. What can we, dude? You know, I knew I was gonna get this question. I I'm gonna be okay. I'll be real. I'll be real. I kind of don't want to make Falcons too, just because I don't want to like pigeonhole myself into like a lane or like something like that. I really don't want to. I don't want to make it. I'll just be honest. But on the other hand, I probably should and I probably will because it's like it's the right political move. You know what I mean? Like it's like publicity. It's more like a publicity thing than it is like something I really want to do. You know, like conceptually, I don't really have any ideas for Falcons 2. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have any ideas for Falcons 2. I'm pretty much starting from scratch. And also, because my Instagram got banned unfairly, I'm gonna have to like build new connections and start talking to even more people. It's gonna be even harder to collaborate. Like it's a total clusterfuck. So, it's gonna be even more work to make Falcons 2, and then also like, I mean, I'm sure it'll be worth it, but like, I just really don't feel like making it. Yeah, I just don't feel like making it. I have to though. I have to, and I will. But you know, yeah. I mean, I would just try to be true to yourself. Make music that's like that, like only you can make. Because then, no, I'm just gonna leave it there. Just make music that you want to make. I don't know, but now we're done with it. I got my heart shot. Can't take it anymore. You're too beautiful.